And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Houston Astros. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant her pitching has been, Singy. She's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. She's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
When I go for the goal, but it's me against I do. I see them now go where they couldn't do more with it, cool. See what they couldn't be more with it, cool. Bring what they couldn't need more with that true. Second hand, never been the one I could tool. I'm a bold one, I'm a true one. Big dream one, resolute one. Big plays, I ain't never scared of you one. Big games, I ain't never scared of two.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Kayla Reynolds. When it comes to limiting damage, she's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list she's part of.
Yeah, commanded movement, Boog. That's been her formula all year. She just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off her either, Singy.
Yeah, it's really a blueprint for dominance, and she's following it perfectly. She's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. Total gamer.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt her rhythm. Use bunts to get her off the mound and moving around. If she's in a flow, try to step out and break her timing. When she throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Heriberto Hernandez, batting with one down, takes a strike. And she blows that one by him at 100. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Ball. Stowers getting to start in left, hitting third in the lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The 1-0. Right side. Altuve over to first, and the inning is over. Now here come the Astros. No score. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida.
Whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cold walk up in the spot, they got my records.
We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start for Miami, Yuri Perez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes You know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Altuve in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings through the sweeper. Up with it, fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now we check out the Astros lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Yainer Diaz.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Jake Myers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Myers with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. And how about this, Singy? He is the best OPS in the American League. That one at triple digits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Digging in, Donnie J.
That's outside.
Jay went deep in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Astros are down quietly, scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strikes him out with 101.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So digging in, Javier Sinoja. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one.
Outside.
Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. No score here in the second. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting 7th, right fielder Griffin Conine.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. Conine launched a homer in his most recent game. Outside low, ball 1.
No, inside.
Sanoha leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Aye.
Next one off the plate inside. 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One down. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Fish with a chance to score first here in the top of the second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch and he'll see another. 1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's a really good take.
The Marlins looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Sometimes she wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as she's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches. Oppenheimer rhyming. Ain't no CGI lying when you hear a don't start no issue, won't be no.
Back here in Houston, Joshua Person with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
Swings through that one for strike 2. make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Big-time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 31st home run of the season. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Christian Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Batting 8, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Yainer Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across bottom half of inning number 2.
In.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tosses to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with her today. Make her come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make her work hard for her outs.
Inside, almost got him.
Hey.
The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Up next for the Marlins.
Many times teams come in knowing that she can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Edwards stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball, that's low.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. She's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the air to left center. Loperfido settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
At the plate, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Well, Chris, through the early stages, she hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. She's going to need to get some quick outs if she's going to get deeper into this game. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Went down on strikes his first time through. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 on, 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Marlins nothing. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here in Houston, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Steps in, leading the league in WAR, and that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
Ball 2.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees.
No, he's in
but
there.
It's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next, Donnie J. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Junk also throwing. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add on. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuri Perez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jansen Junk.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Astros.
So next up for Houston, Joey Loperfido. He's one of the best players in the game. And that's down and away. Walker off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the frame. So 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 3 innings complete. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida.
You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first play.
Back here in Houston, well, Singy, she's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, she's pitching like she's got the answers to the test, and the hitters just forgot to study. You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Jacob Marcy, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Loperfido going back and brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Now at the plate, Griffin Conant.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Marlins.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Norby in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
She's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Paulie stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here in Houston, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Jung, a 6'2" righty, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Altuve now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the air, center field. Marcy on his way over, 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1.
check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Another 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's 7-2. Back here in Houston, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see her asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears she's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's downstairs. Full count now.
She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One away.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a little bit low. Hard hit right side. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Now the left fielder Kyle Stowers. 1 for 2.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Myers should have this one. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning, Donnie J. Up now, top 5 in RBIs for a reason, a true finisher.
Yeah, and he keeps his approach simple and drives in runs like clockwork, Boo. Every opportunity, it seems like he's converting.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Productive outs, big knocks. He's doing it all.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a legit run producer. Comes through when the lights are the brightest, the pressure is the highest.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, outside.
Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's down.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1. Person leads off first with one away. That's a strike. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So digging in, Christian Walker. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly
rule call. Niners out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Joey.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! His 26th of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jansen Junk will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ronnie Enriquez takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit. The 0-1. Late with the swing there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. 5 innings complete. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego.
Next to hit, Christopher Morel.
The designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Nope. Ball one.
That one ripped, but foul. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's the shortstop, Javier Sinoja. A strikeout and a walk.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouled off left side. The Astros up big in this one, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Just missed. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." In the air, left field. Loperfido under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. A walk, and he's also singled. Right there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now it's even up. That clips a corner. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Miami, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here in Houston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Well, these
Inside, ball
Astros,
one.
digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and that's a 1-out single. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Donnie J. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, that's down.
Jay really mashed in his last game with 4 extra base hits.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one fouled off. 1 away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Person matched a homer in his last game. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 11 and the Marlins 2. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bryan Abreu.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Connor Norby. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. He swings and fouls one off. Abreu, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. Correa over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one in triple digits.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
To third, Correa. The throw to first. That's it out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. Ball. Down.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
This one in the air. Walker in position. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. 7th inning stretch time. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Gibson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Ball 1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1-2 now.
That's ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. This one in the air. Hernandez. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian.
So up next, Christian Walker. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Foul ball there. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Out towards right center field. Conine moving under this one. And there are two down.
Up next for the Astros.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the Marlins 3. Back here in Houston, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Morel batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Stros up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up first base side. Walker takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Javier Sanoja.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Sanoja. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
Grounds 1 to short. Jay. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Astros 11 and the Marlins 3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Swing like New Jack up top, high heel, got you with a view at, always on topic, keep you with the news at.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses, and the count even 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch, can't catch up.
Ball 2.
And a big swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a ground ball to first. Paulie steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cade Gibson done for the afternoon. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Lake Bacher. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the order, Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one ripped right center field. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Astros.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Meyers. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché preparing to come on if needed.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Donnie J will hit next. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one missing low. Here's a 2-0. High chopper to third, but it kicks foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Person would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. A second scores as well, and it's 13-3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here goes the runner.
Oh, that's
pitch
off the
misses.
plate.
Throw, safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a high chopper. Sanoha out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 13-3. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Yeah!
Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin
And up
Conine.
next for Miami, Griffin Conine.
Hey!
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish.
That's a
I
ball.
don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
This one in the air, center field. Person under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Marlins down to their final out. Graham Pauley now at the plate.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Back up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Throw to first, ball game, and the Astros take this one in a blowout.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.